Okay, alright. 6:45, getting these guys for a walk, then I gotta get in the shower, get myself moving here. So, well, last night I didn't even get to test out the chair to go to sleep because Priya took it. So I went to bed, and it took her about 15 minutes to realize, and she came to bed. And then I stayed in bed. It slept pretty good. So, maybe tonight, we'll see. It's, it's what it is. The other couches, I moved stuff around. I never got the other couch cleaned off from clothing and stuff, so yeah, didn't even bother trying to go over there. Where are you going, buddy? You go over that tree and pee? Terry already gave him a little bit of food before we came out, so I usually do things the other way around. Alright, so go to work, and then about 9 o'clock or so, get out of there and head to Bloomsburg. After work, I'm going to, since freaking Home Depot is literally right down the street, I'm going to stop there and look for, like, I'm trying to find, like, a little pruning saw, just for, like, well, around the house, and for, like, when we're out in the woods that I can have with me. Priya, you can't come around the tree, goofball. Yeah, because we could have helped nature out the other day. Had a little battery-powered pruning saw or something. I've seen some on their website. I don't know. We'll look. The one that they have that's a DeWalt, there's 2 different versions, one with a battery and one without. Really not helpful without a battery. So I'll have to do the tool-only kit. Stop barking. Since I'm down that way, I'm also going to fill up a shovel when I'm down there and use my shell card. Oh, feels like I get down that way more often than not lately. It brings back memories when I was running down to see my dad and I was stopping both directions. That poor car took a hit that time frame, but it is what it is. So I gotta stop and see my mom at some point too, because I feel bad. My schedule is so screwed up, and now, well, maybe tomorrow afternoon after I leave work, maybe I'll drop over and see her, see how she's doing. It's just hectic. It's like it's nonstop. I wanted to get out early yesterday. Couldn't do that because I didn't have coverage. Want to get out early today. Can't do that because I'll be in Bloomsburg. And tomorrow, wasn't planning on going to work. Have to go to work, cover a lunch. Oh, the perks of being the manager. I don't know if it's a perk, honestly. It's not, but got to get some stuff together though when I get to work. So, because the stuff I have questions on, I need answers. I need people to kind of guide me through how I'm supposed to do some of these things because the training was lax. But okay, enough about that. These guys for a walk. Ooh, really green trees. Starting to get prettier here, slowly but surely. Yeah. You guys are both on the wrong freaking side of me. Here, I just want to see in Cinema P3 if, in fact, I was not on, because I didn't select it in my audio files, but I still am not sure that it wasn't actually using the microphones. The phone itself should have known better. This guy's, like I said, some of the other YouTubers I've been kind of watching with the Flow, they are mentioning this app because one thing with the Flow is the Insta360 actually has a sensor on it that you can still control the tracking with. You have to use live, but you're not actually live if you go into broadcast mode, and then the app will, or the unit will actually use the tracking motion with the Flow. So it's going to be interesting. And my one concern was with hooking up my microphones was how is that going to work with the cable and stuff. The cold shoe is actually on the bar of the unit at the bottom. That is the whole thing that spins. So that wire is never going to get stretched or moved unless I were to actually turn the camera at the top. No. If I do like this up and down motion, stuff like this. So I think it's going to work. I think it might actually work. Won't be pocketable. That will be my only problem together. Like this system here, the phone can just slip in my pocket and like normal, and all the other stuff is just on there. That I won't be able to do, but I'm interested. It should be, I'm hoping it gets here this week. I don't know, because it was coming from, I think, China. Shocking, so Come on, big ears, let's go. Come on. Gotta keep moving, buddy. I know. Sniffy, sniffy, sniffy. You're in the playground. Don't be eating anything. You don't eat anything off the ground, goofball. Come on. Let's go. She was eating her breakfast and she stopped for a minute, but she went back to it. The one thing I didn't realize is this app, like when you use the zoom, it'll stay there if you don't pull it back before you're done recording. Next time you open it up, it's still in that further zoom. But with the lens I'm selected on, I can't get to my ultra wide with this. But that's okay. So many other controls, it makes it worth it. Alright, come on, let's go, guys. Come on. It's crazy, the delay. Mateo was running like 3 seconds before that. Alright. Just adds to your level of stabilization, isn't it? You already pooped, dude. What are you doing? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Let's go. I just can't believe that tree is blooming after uprooting. So it's still getting nutrients the way it is. Come on, let's go, Priya. Come on, baby. Come on. I think she's looking for a place to potty. Down, here we go. Alright. Damn, I wanted to get out of here about 10 minutes ago. It's alright. Hopefully I don't hit too much traffic, and if I do, oh well. Got a picture of my mileage so I know where I'm at. Try to remember when I get there, take another one, and then coming back. Apparently the pharmacy had to go to the same type of meeting because it's all health and wellness, and it was like an all-day event. Well, hope you enjoy my overtime. So, that's all I can say. Got coffee. Should be good to go. Got myself a Dunkin' on the way to work. So, meant to stop in Newbury, and I drove right by it. Had to go through the drive-thru on the Golden Strip there, and I hate drive-thrus. I hate them. And I could have gone through in the lobby, but screwed up and went. And it's so confusing when you pull into there. Because I never go there, so I wasn't aware what side I should stay on. Oh well. Things could be worse. Got it. We're ready to roll. Heading out of here. Well, stopped at Home Depot and was hoping to pick myself up a reciprocating saw or something, and couldn't get anybody. I got someone to answer 2 questions and then went back to helping with another associate, somebody else, instead of helping me and unlocking it. So I walked out, filled up with gas, and now it's time to head home. Well, it's time to head back to my store
got a couple things I gotta check on, and then clock out and go home. So yeah, fun times. And it wasn't too bad. It was actually a pretty lighthearted meeting, I guess. Could have been a lot worse. So off to home we go. And yeah, I don't know. Beautiful day. It's like mid-60s and sunny and a little breezy, but could be a lot worse. Alrighty, well, it's here. Everything is here. The fan is here, the flow is here, and the treadmill is here. Bang, bang, boom. I'm going to unbox the flow and see if it has enough charge to at least do a test run here. And we'll probably have to set it up for a minute, so see if the microphone thing works with it. And then, yeah, we're going to give this a try. I've been on this. Took a couple quick little walks. Nothing real far yet. These shoes are real squeaky, so I don't think it's as loud as my shoes are. No, you're not being filmed on the Insta360. So issue number one is the tripod mount is part of the back case. It's got a big dome on it, and the cold shoe mount doesn't fit. That's problem number one. Problem number two, when I spin it around, the camera's facing like this. So I gotta play with it. Right now I have it on the charger. It's 3/4 charged, but I gotta figure out how to mount the microphones. Almost need a cold shoe mount to come out, and then that I can get it out further. Can't pull the screw back any further. I don't think even if I could, because of the mounts I have, I don't think I could actually get it in there still. So I don't know. I'm gonna check with the Rhodes adapters I have, but they're up in the cabinet right now on the shelf. So figure out them later, maybe. We got Princess and we got Mateo. Yeah, I guess I'll take a long walk through the... If Bree gets moving, we'll take a long walk. And then we're going to do some grillers on the grill. Alright, I guess we're pulling Bree away. Come on, Mateo. Now, you know, you had all this time to stop and pee, and you decided to do it after I get moving. So get moving. Mr. Sun is out nice and bright. It's not too bad out here. A little bit of a breeze. That's why I didn't want to bring it out without the microphones, because it's too windy out. I mean, it's just the slightest little bit anymore. I notice it. With these, I don't notice it. So I'm not really sure how it's going to work, because I'll be actually on the back side of the unit. I'm a little bit concerned with that as well. I'm going to look at it, see if I can work it out. I don't know. Didn't really get a good look at how they hooked in from other videos. I thought it plateaued a little bit differently, but it doesn't. Great concept, but poorly set up and designed. Okay, what are we doing here, Princess? I don't know. I'm just a basset hound out here sniffing. Mr. Water Bottle, how did you get yourself impaled by a tree? Or did somebody help you? But that's a hell of a creative shot if they got it to stick up there. That is interesting. Okay then. We are eagerly chasing Bunny Rabbit. Trying not to let them. I don't want to. No, leave the bunny alone! Pray you break this leash, your mom's gonna break your head. Leave him alone. Alright. Some peppers, onions, and yeah, mushrooms. That's it. Gonna put that on the grillers. Plus we're having rice, and we've got some broccoli cooking. Yummy, yummy. Oh god, this, you know what this reminds me of? Cheesesteaks. This would be the cheesesteak fixing right here. Throw some steakums on the bad boy. One day maybe. Do that on my own. Yummy, yummy though. Alright, well, I had to change gas tanks because food wasn't cooking real well. I had a flame that was like about that big. Now I got flames. I think this is why you always want to have a spare tank. You just never know when they're going to kick. It was still pumping a little bit out, but the pressure dropped so much that it wasn't doing a whole lot. So now everything's kind of cooking. Alright. We're kind of on the fence what we want to watch tonight. And then we started watching The Night Agent. Something. I forget what channel that's on. Hulu? Netflix? Anyway. So, but Superman and Lois is getting good, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep HBO Max for much longer because my bill might back up.
She's like, I'm helping Dad grill. Yeah, she shouldn't. She did her potties. Good girl. What are you doing there, big boy? Huh? You want a burger? I saw the look. Yes, I love a burger. You'd like a burger? Alright, final time out for the night. Wind died down. That's good. But we're just gonna call it. What time is it anyway? Oh, it's almost 9 o'clock. Yeah, we ended up watching Night Agent. I smell gas. I have the grill off. That's not good. Both of them are closed. That's not good to smell gas from gas. That's weird. Anyway, well, hopefully we don't blow up. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. I'll see you in the morning. I do have to go, like I said, I have to go in for like an hour and a half, 2 hours tomorrow for a lunch coverage. And then, don't know what else we're getting into. Playing with the treadmill, and maybe we can get the flow working with the microphones. See what the weather's like in the morning. Maybe we can test it out at least. I'm gonna try to figure out why it was aiming like this. I turned it around. Kind of what the Osmo does too. Thanks for watching. Good night.